Network Marketing Guru, Folge 75. Hallo Network Marketing Freunde, ihr seid bereits aktiv im Network Marketing tätig oder wollt gerade neu einsteigen, dann seid ihr beim Network Marketing Guru absolut richtig. Hier bekommt ihr alle wichtigen Informationen rund ums Network Marketing, damit auch ihr die nächste Stufe eures Business erreicht. So, und jetzt geht's los. Let's rock! Servus liebe Network Marketing Freunde. Servus, liebe Menschen, die gerade im Network Marketing neu starten, schon gestartet haben, wieder zurückkommen ins Network Marketing oder die schon lange dabei sind. Mein Name ist Matthias Österreicher und ich freue mich heute auf die 75. Folge Network Marketing Guru. Ja, was haben wir die letzte Zeit oder was habe ich die letzte Zeit gemacht? Ich habe ein bisschen pausiert, was natürlich für mich persönlich ganz bereichernd war. Aus dem einfachen Grund, ich habe eine kleine Tochter, jetzt 15 Monate und ich habe mich ganz einfach mit ihr die letzten Monate auch beschäftigt, sehr viel Zeit in meine kleine Familie investiert und deshalb war ich in der Produktion von Podcasts etwas nachlässig. Von dem her möchte ich mich ganz herzlich entschuldigen. Jetzt gibt's wieder volles Rohr auf das Ohr, nämlich mit neuen wichtigen Erkenntnissen im Bereich Network Marketing, mit Tipps, mit Informationen rund ums Network Marketing, so auch die Möglichkeit, dass du die nächste oder auch das übernächste Level im Network Marketing erreichen kannst. Heute in dieser 75. Folge möchte ich euch ganz einfach mal mit abholen. Wir hatten vor kurzem einen Network Marketing Online-Kongress mit meinem Spätzle, mit dem Andreas Herold gemeinsam, wobei er die meiste Arbeit gemacht hat. Ich war da im Endeffekt auch Interviewpartner, also begleitender Interviewpartner auch mit dabei. Von dem her herzlichen Dank auch für die Möglichkeit, bei diesem Kongress mit dabei zu sein. Und wir haben da mit sehr vielen Menschen aus dem Network Marketing gesprochen, mit sehr vielen bekannten Menschen, mit sehr vielen erfolgreichen, extrem erfolgreichen Menschen und haben hier einfach für euch so die wichtigsten Interviews, die wichtigsten Hacks, die wichtigsten Tipps, die wichtigsten Erkenntnisse einfach mal zusammengestellt und ich habe ein paar Interviews jetzt auch im Network Marketing Guru Podcast in der nächsten Zeit online gestellt oder werde die online stellen. Ist ja ganz klar, ihr habt die Möglichkeit, diese Interviews auch anzuhören, wenn ihr bei diesem Kongress nicht dabei gewesen seid. Freut euch heute ganz besonders auf eine der most powerful women on the planet Earth, also die kraftvolle Frau auf der ganzen Welt, die Marina Worre, das ist die Ehefrau von Eric Worre, Mr. GoPro Eric Worre. Und viele von euch wissen wahrscheinlich gar nicht, dass Marina Worre auch im Network Marketing sehr erfolgreich war oder immer noch im Network Marketing einiges an Erfahrungen, an Insights, an dementsprechend Kenntnissen und Fähigkeiten auch weitergibt, nämlich im Bereich Most Powerful Women. Er hat ein eigenes Bühnenprogramm dafür auch geschaffen, was sehr erfolgreich in den Vereinigten Staaten läuft. Also da werden vor allem Frauen im Network Marketing sehr stark unterstützt von Marina Worre. Und von dem her möchte ich euch ganz einfach mal ihr Interview von Marina Worre, das sie mit uns geführt hat, heute hier euch zur Verfügung stellen. Hört rein, hört gut zu und ganz wichtig ist, am 28., 29.02.2020 und am 1.3., also 28.02., 29.02. und 1.3.2020 ist Marina Worre hier in Deutschland gemeinsam mit dem Ehegatten bei einem Event, welches absolut company-neutral und unabhängig von uns durchgeführt wird. Informationen zu dem Event gibt's in der Beschreibung zu dem Podcast oder auf der Seite https://getitall.events, also get it all, wie bekomme alles, getitall.events. Hier habt ihr die Möglichkeit, noch eins der bekehrten Tickets für dieses Generic Event, also für dieses großartige Event abzugreifen und live bei Marina und Eric Worre dabei zu sein. Also in dem Sinne, ich wünsche euch viel Spaß mit diesem Interview und viele neue Erkenntnisse. Euer Matthias.
So, meine Lieben, vielen herzlichen Dank für den heutigen Abend, den wir gemeinsam mit Marina Worre hier verbringen dürfen. Thank you, Marina, for join our inviting to cut, cut, cut. I lost it.
It's all good. Don't worry about it.
Einfach weiterquatschen.
I have a text sheet over here. Okay, also. Thank you, Marina, for joining our little show tonight. It's about 6 p.m. here in Germany and 9 a.m. in Las Vegas, right?
That's correct.
Thank you for accepting our invitation to join our independent network marketing online congress here in Europe with over 20,000 viewers. We are all so excited about your tips, your experience, and your insights. May you introduce you, Barry?
So you want me to introduce me?
Yes.
All right. So I started network marketing when I was 21 years old, but I actually started my own business when I was 18. So I was studying in college. I was already pregnant at the time, and I decided to start my own business, right? So I was a busy woman. So when I started doing my own business, it's very fun. I think that being an entrepreneur is in my blood, because I remember the first sale I made. I was 3 years old. I was selling, some, herbs, the dill and parsley, out of my grandma's refrigerator to the passing by neighbors. So that was my first sales experience. But I think that I always had kind of like the knack of solving problems. And at the time when I was pregnant, I had a problem because I was born and raised in Ukraine, which was Soviet Union at the time. And as you can probably know, we did not have a lot. We did not have the luxury of, big stores that you have a lot of choices and options that you can buy to your newborn baby a lot of nice things. So even that was already after Soviet Union collapsed. We still had not enough things to take care of the little baby. So I started outsourcing things, and I bought a lot of stuff in Italy, and I decided, why not I help other women who are trying to get something nice to their newborn babies, and I just opened a store. So that was my first business, my first entrepreneurial adventure, small retail boutique for newborn babies and pregnant women. So I had everything you can imagine, toys, clothes, food, shoes, everything. Mm-hmm. So I had a lot of fun. And the most fun part I had was communicating with people who were coming to buy something from me. So I worked on the floor very, very often. And a lot of people did not know that I'm the owner of the business. They just thought that I'm a salesperson. But I had a lot of fun because I believed that the stuff that I was selling to them is really cool, really nice. They're going to enjoy it. And I had a lot of fun sharing it with them. So I think when I found network marketing, I shared that same passion of talking to people, helping them, and especially understanding that my products can benefit them. I had no problem sharing my opportunity or my product because I truly believed. So I think one of the important things in our business in network marketing is belief. Belief that the product that you're offering is going to help people, or service that you're offering is going to help people. Believe that your opportunity gonna, if it's done right, gonna help them to make a lot of money. So if you believe in that, then I think everything else gonna get much simpler. I'm not saying that network marketing is easy. Mm-hmm. It's very complicated business. It's challenging sometimes. It's emotional sometimes. But at the end of the day, it's worth it, because I think it's a very, very good educational platform for a lot of people, especially those who have entrepreneurial desires, but not necessarily have the financial ability to start their own business. Like, for example, I don't know in Germany or in Europe in general, how much does it take to open your business? But I'm sure it's pretty similar, because in the United States, it takes on average $65,000 if you want to open your own business. Doesn't matter whatever that business is. So not that many people have that money to start. And I think that network marketing can provide really good opportunities for people who want to test those entrepreneurial muscles and get it right.
Okay.
So it was a kind of like a long answer to your question.
It's very deep insight. Thank you very much. Over 70% of all networking people all over the world are women. What is the reason for this development? What is the reason for this situation today?
It's actually 74% in the United States and over 77% worldwide. Women representing network marketing. I think the reason why is because it works with our schedule because network marketing can be done part-time, and majority of people who are involved in network marketing, they're doing it on the part-time basis. So that helps to women to take care of the family, take care of the kids, drive them to school if necessary, or do whatever family things that they have to take care of, and still in the spare time do the business. So I think one of the things, it works with our schedule. Second is it provides an extra income. A lot of people, I know that inside of our business, we love to talk about millions and hundreds of thousands of dollars, but majority of the population and majority of people who are involved in network marketing, they're absolutely happy with a very small additional income of $300, $500 a month, $1,000 a month. And that's enough for them to substitute everything else they're doing. So maybe it's pay a credit card debt, maybe it's add a little bit to their mortgage, or just whatever it might be. So that small additional income is very important for majority of the population and majority of the people who are involved in our business. And of course, there are people who have big ambitions and they wanted to do something bigger on a higher scale. So those people just spend more time and more effort and pour everything into this business, and they go all the way to the top. But I think the other thing for women is if you really think about women are your best customer, because we buy not just for ourselves, we buy for the entire household. We buy for our spouses, for our kids, for our house. So women mostly buying a lot of things for their families. So we are, in most cases, your best customer. On the other side, because in general, like I said, women are more interested in, and it works with their schedule, and they're more willing to test their entrepreneurial skills and interested in the part-time income, because in most cases, men are the main breadwinner. And so they go to kind of like big full-time job, and women are trying to support it on a smaller scale. So that's why I think those are several factors that contribute for women to take a serious look into network marketing and join it and start working with us.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
You have a very long experience in network marketing from the view as distributor and from the view as trainer. What is the situation in network marketing from your point in view in general now, today, since between 10 or 15 or 20 years ago?
Well, I think that the whole landscape of network marketing changed pretty dramatically. First of all, because of the internet development, different social media tools that we have now that we did not have 10, 20 years ago. They changed the way we communicate. They changed the scope of life in general. So now more than ever, people are much easier connected with each other. So you can just go on Facebook and find some friends that you haven't seen for 20 years. And maybe somebody you went to school with or worked in a previous job or whatever it might be. So you just have much easier access to a lot of people and much easier way to communicate. Because I remember the time of the long distance phone calls, when it cost a lot of money and you had to wait in line and you had the operator trying to connect you. Remember all those things? So now it's much easier because we have Skype, we have WhatsApp. Right now we're using the technology Zoom. that you guys sitting in Germany, I'm sitting in the United States, and it helps us to have a conversation. And it's almost like we're sitting in the same living room. So all those technologies are helping people to be closer and helping people to connect much better and much faster. But on the other side, with all this technology, we're losing a little bit of a personal touch. So people put too much weight, in my opinion, on social media, hoping that, oh, just because you said hi to somebody that you didn't see for 20 years, and you're going to start telling them, oh, join my business, that's not going to work like that. Human relationships still not going to go anywhere. No matter what kind of technologies you will be using, getting to know people, having a better relationship with them. People do business with people they like and trust. So first of all, you have to earn their trust, and they have to like you or at least respect you. So this way you can have an honest conversation and offer them either your product or business opportunity. Because what we do inside of our business is we try to educate people. That's all we do. We don't want to sell them on anything. We don't want to push them on anything. We don't want to twist their arm and force them to make a decision they don't want to make. That's not what we do. Our job is to explain them the opportunities that we have, to show them our product or service, and then they can decide either they would like to be customer and enjoy the benefits of our products or services, or they would like to join business either on a part-time or full-time basis so they can start making an additional income. But if they don't want to do any of that, that is fine too, because there's over 7 billion people on this planet, and there is a plenty opportunity for everybody. Not every single person gonna be network marketing professional, and that's okay, because not every single person gonna be a brain surgeon. So not every single person can be a doctor, a lawyer, or homestay mom. There are people that have different interests, and that's totally fine. So I think one of the things that inside of our business, we need to understand that we just need to respect people's desires, and we need to act as consultants and help people to see the value in what we have to offer. And then it's up to them to make a decision what they would like to do with this offer. That's kind of like, that's our biggest job. But back to what changes I see happening in network marketing, I think that on top of the technology, on top of everything I already said, and people getting so excited about social media and different internet tools to connect, they're losing a little bit the human touch that we need to bring back to the table. But the other thing, I think that since Eric started, since we started our company almost 11 years ago, and after Eric wrote the book Go Pro, I think a lot of people now consider themselves network marketing professionals, because before it didn't exist. There was no association with network marketing and profession. I think he's the first person who actually brought those two together. And it's important when people, instead of thinking of network marketing as some kind of a part-time thing or project or something they do on the side, once they realize that this is a profession, I think they take much serious look. And because the whole word profession assumes that there are some skills that you need to learn. There probably have to be some kind of a training that you need to go through, so you start implementing those skills and become better at using them. And so people already kind of like have a little bit different mindset coming into the business if they understand that we're talking about profession and what it entails. But of course, there are a lot of people who still don't take it seriously, and they still kind of like jump into this profession because we as distributors, and I'm guilty myself as well, when I was building, we are so excited of what we have to offer. And sometimes we just pour on all these people all unrealistic promises, like, oh, it's so easy, you're gonna be a millionaire tomorrow, overnight you're gonna be rich, and my product gonna cure all of the diseases, and all kinds of nonsense, which is not true. Exactly. This is not true, because first of all, you cannot deliver on any of those promises, because network marketing is not easy. And your product is not going to cure anything. Yes, it might help, it might benefit, or whatever it might be, but it's not black or white. People that come into network marketing, especially the new ones, they just don't understand that we don't need to overhype what we have, because what we have is already great. What we have is already better than everything else that they can find on the marketplace. So one of those things, like I said, is to, from our perspective as distributors, we need to be more responsible. We need to be more professional and present our opportunity in the proper way. I think it's going to benefit a lot more people if you tell them right from the beginning, hey, it's not easy. It's going to be hard, because it's a business. It's like being an entrepreneur. It's like being a business for yourself. Even though you have the entire company that will support you, and they will provide the products for you, they will ship those products to the customers, you will get paid by the company. You don't have to worry about any employees, any legal, the warehouses, none of that. Company going to take care of all of those things for you. But at the same time, you need to bring your excitement. You need to bring your leadership. You need to bring your passion into this business, so you can help us as a company to spread our message to more people. So, but that is a hard job. The reason why is because network marketing is not necessarily well-respected profession in the world. A lot of people still misunderstand what we do here. A lot of people consider that as something to be ashamed of. And a lot of people, yes, they think it's a pyramid scheme or whatever it might be, because they don't know. They don't know. We did not do a good job educating them properly, because when we promise them something that we cannot deliver, of course, when it does not work, when tomorrow they don't become rich, they start complaining and saying, oh, network marketing doesn't work. Why it doesn't work? Well, because I did not become rich tomorrow like I was promised. But here's the thing. If that person was told, hey, it's going to take time, you need to invest in your personal development. It's going to take time for you to develop those skills, to learn them, to develop them, to put them into action so you can practice and become better. And then you can start making money. And actually, along the way, you can start making money. Because if you want to become a doctor, you need to go to college for 6-7 years, and then you need to do internship for another 4 or 5 years. So you spending 10-15 years just in study and not making a penny. And it costs you hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars to become a doctor or a lawyer, right? So nobody's complaining about that part. But inside of network marketing, you don't need to spend hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars on your education. You don't need to spend 10-15 years on your education by learning the skills, learning the profession. But it's going to take a little bit of time to learn those skills, and you need a little bit of investment, first of all, to join the company. And then there are different tools that you can buy or different programs that can help you to accelerate your growth. You need to go to company conventions. So there can be certain kind of investments on your part in yourself and building you, because at the end of the day, you are the business. You are the best investment you can ever make. And that's what's going to help you and accelerate you. And that's what's going to help you make money. So inside of our profession. But if you don't invest in you, if you just sit on the couch and hope that somebody's going to do it for you, it's not going to happen. It's not how this business works.
Okay, thank you very much. You answered many, many of my questions I have.
See, good.
Talk about, you said it's important to get training, to get personal education and so on. What are the biggest points of a good training program? What are the big points of a good training program?
I think that the important things inside of our business are self-belief, belief that you can do it, believe in our profession, that network marketing is a legitimate business. It's entrepreneurial venture like any other entrepreneurial venture. They're going to be ups and downs, and it's going to take time, and it's going to take a certain amount of money to invest in your education inside of this business. And of course, so those are two important things that you need to have in order to be more successful in this business. So I would always look in different programs if they can help me to work on my mindset, to become stronger and better in the way I see things, in the way I see life, in the way I see business opportunities, to believe in myself. You would be surprised because when Eric and I coach a lot of top income earners, one of the biggest issues that they all have is self-worthiness. Mm-hmm. They don't believe that they're worthy all this success. They have doubts that they're worthy of the money that they're making. They're afraid that they don't know enough, that they're bad, not a good leader, and people just gonna quit on them because they will realize that they are not so good leader. So they have all these doubts and fears, and so I think mindset is very, very, very important, regardless of the level. It's important for people who are just getting started because they need to have certain level of belief in themselves, but this education continues to happen. It has to continue to happen in order for the person to become a stronger leader, because, you know, we all, I don't know, but in Ukraine, we have a saying, smaller kids, smaller problems, bigger kids, bigger problems.
In German,
the same thing. See, the same thing in business. You know, you have a small business, you have smaller problems. You have bigger business, you have bigger problems. When your check becomes bigger and bigger, what that means? That means that you are solving bigger and bigger problems for a lot more people. So you need to be strong enough mentally so you can handle those problems and find the solutions and answers necessary. Of course, the skills. So every training program or event or whatever you might go to seek for that mentorship, to seek for that knowledge, you have to see if the training for those skills is provided, because a lot of the companies do conventions, and I strongly encourage to everybody who is listening to go to your company conventions, because that's where the belief is happening. That's where the breakthroughs are happening. That's where you get to know people. That's where you get emotionally involved in your company, in network marketing business in general. It's a huge social proof. There are a lot of amazing things that are happening in the convention, but unfortunately, because the way that the company does not have unlimited amount of time on stage. Mm-hmm. So between doing all the announcements, between doing all the recognition, between talking about your product or compensation plan or putting some key leaders on stage, they don't have enough time to actually train people, because a lot of people leave their conventions and they're all excited, they all pumped up, but then on Monday they get home and they don't know what to do, because motivation is like shower. You need it every single day. Yeah. So it comes, it goes. So on just pure motivation, you're not going to go too far. You need skills. You need some substance that you know what do you need to do, A, B, and C. And if you're looking for training, you need to make sure that inside of that training, they will teach you actual ABC, not just like, whoa, let's go jump up and down, but what I need to do tomorrow. How do I pick up the phone and talk to my prospects? What do I say? How do I close them? How do I follow up on those conversations? How do I help that new person to get started? All those things you need to do. You need to know simple steps, and none of those skills are very complicated things. You don't need to go to Harvard to learn them. It's pretty simple based on the amount of money that you can potentially earn inside of our business and the skills that you need to have in order to make that money. I mean, the ratio is just huge. So those are the two most important things that I would be looking in my training if I'm looking for a mentor or something. And of course, somebody who can help me accelerate my growth, that can tell me the important like KPI numbers that I need to track inside of my business. So I know what are the numbers I need to look at in order to make sure that my business is on track, that my business is growing, and just maybe help me to create a game plan to put all of those skills together, all that mindset together, and help me accelerate my growth. Yeah. Because that's what you're looking at from your mentor. The biggest job of a mentor is to help you build self-belief and also to help you save time, because they already done certain things. And that's what you want to, if you're asking me, how would I pick a mentor? I want to make sure that I find a person who already did that, who worked as a distributor, not somebody who's been a trainer their entire life, because there are certain things that sound good from stage, but they don't work. They don't duplicate. So it's important that the person been in your shoes, that the person built the business just like you, so they understand the business from inside and out. And the person who had a lot of success, so they can prove that they know what they're talking about. And so you can follow their advice. And of course, you don't want to take an advice from a homeless person, right? You don't want to take financial advices from them. So you need to take advices from people who are already well ahead of you, who can help you save time, who can help you, tell you and teach you about potential mistakes and roadblocks that you can find on your way, so you don't have to repeat them. So I think those are very important things that you look in your mentor or the program that you want to learn from.
Yeah, you talked about conventions, and I think to join a convention of a company is the biggest commitment to show I'm standing behind the company, I'm standing behind the products, and some person don't realize that it's so important to be there. You get so many information, so many power, so many skills, and other people you meet there and talk to other people, and it's so heavy to can grow.
That's right. Yeah, you have to attend the company conventions. It's very, very important.
What do you think about financial education in the network marketing business when you earn much more than $500 or $1,000 or $5,000 in a month or $1 million in a year? How important is financial education?
I think that financial education is important for everybody, regardless if you are inside of network marketing or not, because unfortunately, we have a lot of people who are making very, very little money, and they're scrambling every single month and don't know how to pay their bills. So people need to be educated on how to make more money, how to save more money, how to potentially invest that money so the money can start working for them. But of course, when you start talking about top income earners inside of our business who are making 6 figures and 7 figures a month, because we have a lot of people, not a lot, but several people inside of our business that are making 7 figures a month. So it's the travesty to see when people making so much money, they raise their level of lifestyle to the high standards, but not necessarily remembering they need to put some of that money aside, because there are get rich money and there are stay rich money. So when
big insight. Thank you for this.
Because when you make some money inside of network marketing, if you don't start investing in your future, if you don't create a certain capital that's going to start working for you, and it might be whatever kind of investment you want. I'm not an investor. I'm not an advisor at that. So I would encourage a lot of people to find somebody who is professional and giving those kind of advices, and you just can get the best opportunities out there, and either it's stock, real estate, or whatever it might be. It doesn't matter. But make sure that you have certain savings that's going to be like your cushion, that's going to be like your safety net, that you can be sure that, God forbid, something happens to you tomorrow, even though you're still going to be getting residual income from your network marketing piece of it, which is very, very unique and different, and you cannot find it anywhere else. But also you have certain investments that going to be helping you and working on for your future. Like, for example, we in the United States, everybody is so big in football, American football. Mm-hmm. So we now know a lot of those players, and not just in football, basketball, whatever, any professional sport, soccer in Europe. They make all these players, they're working really, really hard, because it's a very, very small percentage that gets to the top, because a lot of kids playing soccer, but not everybody becomes Ronaldo. Right? A lot of kids are investing a lot of their time and passion in playing basketball, football, whatever it might be, but very small percentage gets to the top. And once they get to the top, once they start making all these millions, they think that they are most brilliant, smartest people, and they start just wasting all this money. And at the end of the day, if they get injured, or God forbid something happens in their family or situation, majority of these people, when they retire from their professional career, they're broke. And that is really sad situation. So I want to encourage everybody just to think that you need to be careful and smart about your money. Make money in your network marketing business, and then find another way to invest that money so you can stay rich.
Matthias, alles gut?
We lost you for a second.
Yeah. Sorry.
Matthias was freezed. Also, die Information von Marina war...
He was listening, like, very carefully.
Ja.
Die Information von Marina war, verdien dein Geld in Network Marketing, aber guck, dass du das verdiente Geld in Network Marketing dann in anderen Anlagen und Investmentmöglichkeiten auch sicherst, um einen weiteren residualen Einkommensstrom aufzubauen.
Genau, das habe ich mitbekommen. Thank you very much. Marina, you are one of the most powerful women in the world. You have your own program since, what, 6 years?
Yeah, it's going to be the 6th year I will be doing the women's event.
What are the biggest 3 points for our audience so they can start to do that after this Congress?
I think that one of the most important things that you need to realize that you have everything you need, everything it takes to go to the top, because everything you need is inside here. All you need to do is learn how to believe in your abilities. I would encourage you to get educated on our business, on our profession, so you can fully believe that what you're doing is going to help people either through your products or your opportunity. Once you have that belief, nothing is going to stop you. So having those 2 beliefs is very, very, very important in my opinion. And then, of course, surround yourself with people who are more successful. Learn from them, take notes, because Eric is teaching the law of association, and you are the average of 5 people you spend the most time with. So if you're hanging out with people who are making $5 an hour, then chances are pretty excellent you will be somewhere in that range of income. Yeah. But if you are hanging out with people who are making 6 and 7 figures, chances are excellent as well that you're going to get good ideas from that you're going to get good insights from them, that you're going to get some encouragement from them, and they're going to help you and pull you up so you can do better, so you can become a better and stronger leader. And the key part in this whole, in these 5 people is don't be the person at the top. Because guess what? If you are the smartest person in the room, then everybody going to pull you down. You always want to strive and get into the room where you're not necessarily the smartest person. So all these people going to pull you up and help you to become better and better. So I think it's very, very important who you spend most of your time with, and your associations are the key.
Okay, thank you. In your career, when you look back, are there moments, have you ever thought about quitting?
Oh, you're talking about quitting network marketing, or quitting business in general? Or every other day. Okay. Well, because inside of here's the thing, especially inside of network marketing, when you don't know much yet, especially when you're getting started, especially when you came into this business with the promises that the sky is blue and you're going to be top leader tomorrow and you're going to make millions tomorrow, when things don't happen that way and not as fast as you hope, you start getting discouraged. When you talk to some negative people or people who just don't understand what we do, and you don't have professional skills enough to help yourself to overcome those objections and help to educate those people better, then now you are starting doubting yourself. You starting doubting the profession. You start doubting that maybe it's not for me. Maybe I'm not good enough. Maybe there is something wrong with me. And when all these doubts creep in, there are moments that you wish to quit. And running a big business now, sometimes there are days that I'm just like, oh my gosh, what am I going to do with this? It's just too much. Especially for women, we have, business, family issues, or God forbid, some health problems, or whatever it might be, the problems with our children. So when too much stuff piles up on top, it's really hard to keep your sanity. And sometimes you just think it's like, I just want to quit. But here's the thing, quitting is the guarantee that you will not succeed.
Yeah.
So quitting can never be a solution. You can think about it, because I can tell you that majority of people once in a while think about quitting something, right? Trust me, all those sports athletes, all these movie stars, and all the people that we all admire, there were rough days that they were thinking like, I'm done. It's too much. I just cannot handle, because, all these professional athletes, they don't like their broken bones. They don't like taking, ice baths and stuff like that. It's not fun. But the result, the excitement of the game, that's what drives them. Being the best in this world, that's what drives them. So I think if you just realize that, first of all, you're going to make mistakes in life. Absolutely. No matter how smart you are, I don't care how brilliant you might be, you're going to make mistakes. We all do. The most important part is to learn from those mistakes and don't repeat them. That's the reason why we need to make them, so we learn from them, so we become better, so we become stronger. And we all fail. Once in a while, we all fail. Failure is always an option, because I always thought to myself, like, I'm never going to fail. Failure is not an option. Well, here is the thing. Like 2 years ago or a year ago, I did a talk when I talk on stage about it. And when I did some research on this topic, I realized that, yes, failure is an option, and it's always an option. Why? Because we know that things not going to go perfect. Yeah. Things not going to go exactly the way you planned. There are going to be ups and downs and certain challenges. But here's the thing. It's okay to fall. It's not okay to not stand up. Yeah. So just know that you will learn on your mistakes, that going through those tough times, those challenges, through your fears, you will only become better and stronger. Like Eric said, I never lose. I either learn, I either win or I learn. So just try to find, if you don't win in a particular situation, just find a lesson in it. What can you do better next time? What probably didn't go well this time? So what can you learn from this experience, and how can you do better next time?
Okay, thank you very much. Is there anything you regret in the last 20 years?
I wish I had this brain 20 years ago. Wouldn't that be fun?
Yeah, sure.
I think,
a lot of fun.
I know, right? I don't think I regret anything. The reason why is different challenges that I had in my life, all the obstacles that I had to go through only made me stronger, because I would not be the person who I am today if everything was easy. If I did not learn from my own experiences, if I was not faced with the situations where I had to push through them and come out on the other side, I don't think I would be who I am today. So I'm absolutely grateful for all of my experiences, because I know everything happens for a reason. And there were reasons in certain times in my life that taught me a lot of important lessons, because now, all these years later, I know what's important, what's really important. And I know what is not necessarily something that I need to waste my time on. So I'm grateful for all of them, good and bad.
Very good life. Very good experience. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
We will see you live next year in Berlin on February 28th, 29th, and March 1st.
Super excited.
Me too. And I think my English would be a little bit better.
A little bit better.
Good. So you're going to, yep. Well, like I said, your English is much better than my German. So we're good.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you for the The famous last words from Marina to our audience.
Well, I have the saying, wake up, kick ass, repeat. Because this is my life mantra. Sometimes I don't feel like being strong and powerful. And some days you just want to, relax and forget about the craziness of the life and the business and everything. But I know that I have a huge responsibility to millions and millions of men and women who are looking up to Eric and myself as people who they can trust in and believe in and learn from. So I have this huge responsibility. So even when I don't feel like it, I tell those words to myself, and I suit up and I show up, and I continue to do my business even when I don't feel like it. So I consider myself a badass woman, and I would encourage all of these amazing and powerful women and men who are watching this today, just believe in yourself, because you are capable of doing amazing things in life, and you deserve all the best this world has to offer. So go get it.
Thank you, Marina. Thank you for your
time. You're welcome.
For your experience. Thank you for your tips, for your insights. And we look forward to see you next year.
Yay! Looking forward to see you in Germany, everybody. If you did not buy your tickets yet, make sure you get there, because it's going to be an amazing conference. Eric and myself are looking forward to be there. Now, I know that Matthias and Andrea working really, really hard to give you the best experience possible. So you owe it to yourself to be there, because it's going to be off the top amazing conference, and I cannot wait to meet all of you and say hi and just spend a great time and give you really, really good training so you can go back to your hometown and home country and own the business.
Thank you very much.
So, meine Lieben, ich hoffe, der heutige Podcast hat euch gefallen und hat euch einen Mehrwert gebracht. Weitere wichtige Informationen rund ums Network Marketing erhaltet ihr auf meiner Seite www.networkmarketingguru.net oder bei Facebook. Und hier freue ich mich ganz besonders über ein Like. Wenn ihr Fragen zum Thema Network Marketing habt oder wenn ihr Vorschläge habt, was ich in der nächsten Show für ein Thema behandeln soll, kurze E-Mail an redaktion@networkmarketingguru.net. Und bedenkt immer, wer will, findet Wege. Wer nicht will, findet Gründe. Euch einen erfolgreichen Tag.